Lovebirds is a social deduction game for weddings, large parties, and events. Players take on concealed characters and are divided into 3 teams: Team Lovebirds, Team Playboy, and Team Ex-Girlfriend. The objective for Team Lovebirds is to unite the bride and groom at the end of the game, while Team Playboy and Team Ex-Girlfriend wants to sabotage the wedding and claim the bride and groom for themselves. Using your wits and deduction skills, see if you can outsmart your opponents, identify who the traitors are, and foil their plans. May the ultimate couple win. Setup and gameplay. Each player is assigned a character card. Players are then split evenly across 2 floors, upstairs and downstairs. A game of Lovebirds is played over 3 phases: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. At the start of each phase, players must first nominate a leader, known as the wedding coordinator. Players then have 5 minutes to discuss, deduce, and decide who they want to nominate to move from one floor to another. At the end of each phase, the wedding coordinator has the final say as to who should be escorted to the other floor for a guest swap. After the 3rd phase, the main characters, the bride, groom, playboy, and ex-girlfriend, reveals themselves and determine if the bride and groom are wedded, or the playboy and ex-girlfriend have claimed the bride and groom for themselves. Winning objectives. If the bride and groom end up on the same floor, Team Lovebirds wins. If the ex-girlfriend ends up on the same floor as the groom, and the bride is on another floor, Team Ex-Girlfriend wins. If the playboy ends up on the same floor as the bride, and the groom is on another floor, Team Playboy wins. On the odd chance the bride and ex-girlfriend end up on the same floor, and the groom and playboy end up on the other floor, no one wins. Neutral players. To stir things up, neutral players are added into the mix, where each player have their own objectives. The officiant wants to marry a couple. The MC needs to determine whether the bride and groom have ended up on the same floor before players reveal themselves. The flower girl wants to follow the bride. The ring bearer wants to deliver the rings to the groom. The florist wants to arrange flowers downstairs. The photographer wants the best vantage point from upstairs. Observe your fellow players, form alliances, and let the revelations or betrayals unfold throughout the day. Are you clever enough to outmaneuver your opponents and unite the ultimate couple? Play with your bridal party and soar into the thrilling conflict of love and betrayal, and take your wedding celebration to new heights.